back. Why not too popular tonight, but popular enough? Well, popular enough to get me out of bed today. And let me tell you, it was worth it. To see United beat Newcastle tonight, 4-0 at Saint-Germain. Well, I mean, this doesn't really mean all that much. Our season's over, their season is just getting worse. What is that, 10 defeats in 15 games for them now, something like that? 11 conceded with the last 3, scored none. But yeah, I won't rub it in. Nah, I'll rub it in later, maybe the next video. But for now, I need to explain why we're not in a campaign anymore. If you remember, going back to the last video I did, which was all of 3 months ago, and he should have scored that. 3 months ago, I had just started a new manager mode, which is, yeah, I've decided to go for a change after the long hiatus, which happened for reasons I don't want to discuss on here. But those of you who know, you know, and we'll never talk of it again. But yeah, I just figured it was better to play against real people, because it's so much less predictable that way. Play against a computer, you get used to the algorithms pretty quickly, and all the logarithms, I don't even know which one. It's all, you know, dork speak as far as I'm concerned. I'm just interested in using whatever they've come up with. But yeah, we'll start off. Basically, this first game is just a little highlights package. It was the last game of Division 6. I win the title in it. I've given the story away. It should be expected, really. But it was a dull affair. Other than what you've seen. What you've seen is basically all that happened. 2 minutes of, you know, that all I could get out of it was 2 minutes, which is a pretty good indication of how bad it was. There was no fluency. It was like watching United in real life. Well, up until the last sort of 2 weeks or so, let's say. Until the West Ham away game a couple of weeks back. That's how we've been under Moyes. And I'm complaining about Moyes, but as you can see, I'm 1 goal ahead and I'm going defensive. I just figured it would, you know, it ties in better. I mean, obviously, United winning is not very realistic, but I'm doing my best. So I win the title in this game, and then it's on to the real-time commentary, which I hope you'll enjoy. I'll probably be a bit rusty, because I haven't done it for a while, as I said. It's been 3 months. I had other things on my mind. Work, eating grapes. Speaking of eating grapes, I am enjoying a bunch while I record this. So if I stop speaking for a few seconds, then you'll know why. It's because they're succulent and juicy. Oh, chip! That wasn't me having a grape, by the way. That was me just taking a breath at how good that chip was. Oh, what's... Oh, of course, he's a fanboy. He's a fanboy. Of course he is. He's using PSG. What did I expect? 2 goals down, and he leaves. So, here we are. Start of Division 5. And we're going to get PSG again. I wonder if it's the same guy. Maybe he got promoted as well. Maybe it was just the last game of his season. Those of you who know how seasons work will know what I'm talking about, and those of you who don't, why are you watching? I mean, you could be watching just to listen to me. My well, I don't know what accent it is, but we'll call it a lilt anyway. It is, it's quite becoming. So how are we gonna do then? The first change I make when I signed in on this was to put Mata in midfield with Fellaini. It probably wouldn't work in real life. Fellaini is just not defensive minded enough. I mean, you've seen the way he tracks back. You could barely call it tracking. He might as well crawl back. He'd get there quicker, or roll on his hair or something. Use his hair as a tumbleweed. That would work. Oh, what a ball! He had the rebound. Oh, I thought that was getting deflected wide, but no. There we go. What a good start to the season. 6 minutes, Van Persie. He's unhappy in real life, but he's not right now. You see, Moyes, if I was in charge, that would be the expression Van Persie would have on his face every week. Because he'd have Mata and Fellaini behind him. Nah, that would never work. That would never work in real life. But for some reason it works on this game. It's because Mata's got, you know, the passing ability, and Fellaini just charges around the pitch, tickling people until they, with his, you know, his afro, until they give up the ball. So it's pretty effective. Oh, don't let. Oh, see, defensively I'm not great. Again, it's with the wanting to be like real life. Oh, just clear it. Why did I do that? And of course he scores. Of course. And the little fanboy who's using PSG will just be licking himself, whereas I'm kicking myself. Rhyming accidentally. Doing it rudimentally. Yeah, well, we won't be doing that again. As you get higher up the division, there's a reason I started in Division 6. Well, the end of Division 6. Really, it's start Division 5 now. I mean, the last game was just highlights, but it's because if you start any further down than that, it's just too easy, and this is too easy. How are they letting me get? You know, that ball's dropping, and he doesn't even get ahead on it. Van Persie's able to get a foot to it. What happened to jumping, Alex? And swinging in head. Oh, of course, Fellaini's too slow. He is the champion walker of Old Trafford this season. The Theatre of Dreams was the Theatre of Screams for, and that is just should have been too. Well, you all know what happened there. I pressed L1. You know, in FIFA where you have a little panic because you think you've got it, and then it's that's a penalty. Dirt. Thought he wasn't going to give that then. Well, this has got to be 2-1. Yeah, you know in FIFA where you have a little panic moment and you actually press a button and it just ruins everything you were trying to do. That happened then with Fellaini. I mean, even if I hadn't pressed it, knowing Fellaini, he probably would have got it tangled up in his hair anyway. So it's alright. I just scored the penalty. 2-1. And knowing these fanboy teams like PSG and Real Madrid, to a less extent Chelsea, Bayern Munich, they're the #1 this season. Everyone wants to be Bayern Munich. I've had games on friendlies where I've tried to be, you know, Southampton or a traditional side like that. None of these money, you know, oil, oligarch, mafia-run shills. And you just get people, you say you select Southampton, or in some cases, even Schalke. And they go and be Bayern Munich. It doesn't make any sense. You can see that I'm aiming for a lower ranked match, and I just talked over that goal, but it's just too easy. It's not even worth acknowledging. Near post, Alex should just get him in front of me. It's not hard. These fanboys don't know what they're doing. If it's this easy for the whole Division 5, I'm gonna have to skip on before I make the next video. I want to see a challenge. Oh, it's just child's play. But yeah, so you try and be Southampton, for example, and you get them being Bayern Munich, and you end up just playing them anyway, and it's just, you can't do anything, no matter how well you play. There was one game where I had something like 78% possession with Southampton against Bayern Munich, and, you know, they still won, because Neuer is so good in real life and on this game that it doesn't matter what you do. You can have, I think I had something like 18 shots and 14 were on target, and he had what was it, 1 shot on target for the entire game and got 3 off, and he still won it. It's just, I don't understand that there's no fun in playing the game if you're not willing to give your opponent a chance, which is what I was saying about this. Is I'm 4-1 up. If I'm going to win games this easily, I'm just going to have to skip on a few divisions before I make another video. And not only is he terrible at defending, he is pretty bad at attacking. How many has he had? If anyone wants to write in the comment section, then do. I've been concentrating on my own forwards, but look how easy I put that through. Just swinging. Oh, that was unlucky. Come on, let's get 5. Let's get 5. 5! Oh, maybe I should have gone for the chip. Come on, let's break him in. I'm just going to concentrate on this. I want to get 5. It will already be the second time in online seasons that I've had 5. Come on. Oh, he's turned away. I thought, oh, but he gives it straight back and chip through. He's got to be. There we go. I've got another full hand. Give myself 5.
It's been an excellent performance and another goal to just confirm that.
Yeah, this goal's about for all the players, not just the strikers. So it's a good
wow, this has certainly been enjoyable. And he's given up. He just hoofs the ball out of play. Maybe he was hoping it would come off the advertising board and somehow go past there, but that's the thing. That's the problem. If you're a fanboy and you just go for a team because you've heard they're the current best in the world, or because they've got Ibrahimovic, if you know how to deal with him, he's not even that effective in this game. So the most effective player in this game individually is Ronaldo, and everyone just tries to dribble with him. So just put 2 on him, hack his kneecaps, hack the bone, as Lisa Simpson would say, or Marouane Fellaini's mother. Not a bad start. 5-1 against PSG. Wow. Obviously, I was a little rusty, and I still am a little rusty, even right now as I'm talking about being rusty. But it's been a while, and it'll get better. So thanks for watching, and hopefully the next game will not be quite so easy.